Why is airplane armrest etiquette a common problem? Have you ever found yourself in a tight spot on an airplane, unsure of who gets to use the armrest? You are not alone. Airplane armrest etiquette is a common issue for many travelers. The problem arises mainly due to limited personal space and the close quarters of economy-class seating. In these cramped conditions, passengers often have to share a narrow space, leading to conflicts over armrest usage. This issue becomes especially pronounced in rows with 3 seats and only 2 armrests. The middle seat passenger often feels they have a right to both armrests, while the window and aisle seat passengers may not recognize this entitlement. This creates tension and discomfort during the flight. One reason for this problem is the conflicting expectations about armrest use. There is no strict rule, but a common guideline suggests that each passenger should use the armrest closest to them. The window seat passenger typically uses the armrest by the window, the aisle seat passenger uses the armrest by the aisle, and the middle seat passenger is entitled to both armrests. However, this guideline is often misunderstood or ignored, leading to disputes. Another factor is the physical constraints of airplane seating. The narrowness of seats and armrests means that even a slight movement can invade a neighbor's space. When passengers vary in size, maintaining clear boundaries becomes even more challenging. This situation can feel intrusive, especially when cultural differences in personal space come into play. The middle seat is often seen as the least desirable option, lacking comfort and personal space. Passengers in this seat may feel justified in claiming both armrests as compensation. However, those in window or aisle seats may not always agree, further complicating the situation. Additionally, there is often a lack of clear enforcement of armrest etiquette. Flight attendants typically do not intervene in these disputes unless they escalate significantly. This leaves passengers to negotiate or tolerate uncomfortable situations on their own, which can heighten tension. Cultural differences also play a role. Norms about personal space can vary widely across cultures. What feels polite in one culture may seem intrusive in another. This can lead to misunderstandings, especially on international flights where passengers come from diverse backgrounds. To navigate these armrest challenges, travelers can adopt a few practical strategies. First, be aware of the informal armrest etiquette. The window seat passenger uses the window armrest, the aisle seat passenger uses the aisle armrest, and the middle seat passenger uses both. If disputes arise, communicate politely and calmly. Recognize the middle seat passenger's disadvantage and be considerate of their need for space. Lastly, accept that some armrest sharing is inevitable on crowded flights and adjust your expectations accordingly. Understanding these factors can help make your flying experience more pleasant. By being mindful of armrest etiquette, you can contribute to a more comfortable atmosphere for everyone on board.